It's a dope move.
Yeah. It's a big game. Who you know that got it behind the scenes like behind the O-line soon as the QB say hype. It's big game, big game. Analysis from the player's point of view. Injuries, big trades, player news. Yeah, sector competition, and he play with Tony Dungy. Better listen, I'm talking about Big Game Sports Buzz. Said everything you need and more. Yeah. Big Game Sports Buzz. I thought I told you once before. We call him Big Game James. Yeah, Big Game James. Big Game.
What's up, everybody? That's right. It's that time of the week, your favorite time to watch your favorite podcast. That is Big Game Sports Buzz, where the sports fanatic and the pro athlete get together, get upset with each other, but eventually we get to talk about all things sports and everything around it. I am Jay Soggs, the Buffner, and of course I'm joined by the man, the myth, the legend, the reason why this podcast is called what it is, Big Game James. What up, dude?
What up?
Listen, I put him in a mood right now, but you know what? We're going to loosen him up because it's almost Christmas. It's almost Christmas. We can't be upset for Christmas, but it's so good to be with y'all. It's good to be with you, brother.
Is there a movie called Almost Christmas?
Almost Christmas. We can't say it's Christmas Eve. It's, you know, it's
Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve-ish.
It's a Christmas Eve adjacent.
And you came ready for the occasion.
I'm ready, bro.
Yeah, communication with times we got to get better because I don't know what happened there. Your shirt matches the theme of the night, and mine does not at all. But it's okay.
I mean,
it's all right. I'm still getting into the Christmas spirit.
I feel that. I wore a
Grinch shirt to school this week, and the kids were like, they were loving it. And I just
there you go.
And one girl said it fits me so well.
Oh, already, you kind of, favor. I didn't want to say nothing, but you do kind of favor old boy. But he is again one of my most favorite characters for Christmas. This is how I kick off the Christmas season.
I have worse people like you. It's cool. I have worse people. So
you know what? I whatever. We're gonna keep it 100. Hey, so glad you're joining us. We got a lot of cast to get into. So without further ado, let's do it. 4 down.
It's time for the 4 downs. That's right. The hottest sports news around. BGSE presents 4 downs.
That's right. These are the downs. These are the topics that we want to talk about with you. What up, Aaron? Good to see you. Neeson Broderick, sure, for sure. Tonight is a light night. Tonight I'm on the light. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. Bud Terrence Crawford has decided to retire. Announced his retirement from boxing. Crawford is 38, finishes with a perfect 42-0 record, 31 by KO. Second male only to become undisputed status in 3 weight classes after beating Canelo Alvarez, which we all knew was going to happen. Crawford said there's nothing for him left to do. What say you?
Man, I was kind of shocked when I saw this pop up on my feed saying that Bud Crawford was going to retire. But then looking into it, and the statement he made in his presser was that he has nothing else to prove. And you look at his record, 42-0, undisputed champion, and with 4 different three different weight classes. Yeah. It's like what's left, who's coming to fight him. He's getting older. I think that he could probably dabble into the the promotion side of things.
Sure.
I'm sure he would be a hot personality for
Yeah.
boxing to commentate and everything else.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, like when you see it, the one question that raises is, where do you rank Bud Crawford all time with all these other greats? And that's the conversation we had here in my house, because I was like, you look at it, you see what he did, then you got people, well, damn, Floyd was 50-0. Yeah, and we know Floyd is Floyd. We know what we hold Floyd. But for some reason, I don't think Bud Crawford always got the respect on his name, as Birdman would say, like a lot of other people. And I think if you look at Bud Crawford's resume, hands down, he is one of the most elite fighters to ever grace us with his presence.
So here's what I say to this. And Aaron, I see you saying, that he's negotiating, but I actually think that at 38, 42-0, 3 weight classes, undisputed champ, he's right. When you look at the game of boxing right now and the type of people that are in it, it's all about entertainment. And here's where I'll say to you, Game, and why he doesn't get the respect, I believe, is because he's not flashy. He doesn't, go out and I'm the best, I'm this, I'm that. He doesn't go and search for the limelight. You know what I'm saying? Like the other fighters will, like Canelo, even though he searches for the light. We know Mayweather definitely does that. Appreciate the light there. So when you look at fighters like that, and when you compare them to Crawford, he's not that dude. He's gonna come in, he's gonna do his job, hands down, gonna beat you down, and then he walks off, and that's it. There's not gonna be a lot of controversy. There's not gonna be a lot of talking. It's, hey, you want to fight? Let's fight. That's it. So for me, and let's see. Aaron says he read. He was in negotiations with Jake Paul, so I think if he gets the right deal, he's going to fight. Jake Paul don't want that. Jake Paul don't want it.
I don't think Bud Crawford can't go fight Jake Paul, because he's going to fight him for real, and Jake Paul wants none of that.
That's my point.
He wants none of that. What he had been negotiating besides, for me, that's a gimmick fight, and Paul would do that just for the prestige and notoriety to make himself more attention and more fame. Bud Crawford would gain nothing by that at all.
Plus,
and it's not money for Bud Crawford.
Well, you got to think of what weight class they're going to fight in, because Paul is like getting up to, if I'm not mistaken, light heavy.
I think something crazy. He's a lot bigger than Bud.
Yeah. So they're gonna have to figure out that if that's the case, they're gonna have to figure out what that weight class looks like, or it's going to be,
But I thought Crawford was about to fight Joshua or some shit like that. I mean, who knows?
I would hate to see that, because I think Crawford in the highest weight classes that he's been in that's it, man. They sell out an NFL stadium and make money, sure. But for me, I don't see Crawford wanting that. Like, he's made his money. And again, he's 38, right? So when you start getting up in age and you're taking these beatings, and no, he hasn't taken a lot of beatings, but he's been in the ring for a long time. At some point, you say, listen, I fight Jake Paul, and to Big Game's point, what have I proven? That he was trash?
Right. I think it tarnishes too much.
Yeah.
I don't.
And then let's say he does get beat by Jake Paul. Let's just say that. Devil's advocate. Put the horns on. Now what is this?
Big ass devil on that shit.
I'm just saying, though. or not even beat him. How about he takes him the whole length of the fight? Right? I mean, you really got to think about this strategically for Crawford. To me, it makes no sense. It proves nothing. If it's just for money, dude, go into promotions, go into, analysts. You can go into all kinds of different things rather than this.
Facts.
Then they offer him 20, 30, 40 million. He is fighting
But again, is all money good money? Like Lane Kiffin about to find that shit out the hard way here in a few years. Right? All my this reflection of my glasses is horrible. I'm about to take them off in a minute and just Jay Styles, we got to read anything. It's gonna have to be you, bro, because I can't see nothing right now.
I got
but no, Aaron, that's a lot of that's a big bag. That's a big ass bag. And yes, something like that, because you would get the streaming fanatics pay the money to really buy into that Jake Paul shit. Yes, I agree with you on that. They can make an asinine amount of money, but I just don't think. Me personally, the person that I think Bud Crawford is, I don't see him tarnishing his reputation for the sake of some extra coin, because he will still make that not as fast, not as quick, but in his life after boxing, if he so chooses to do it that kind of way.
Here's what I'll say to this right here, and Aaron brings up a good point. I'll say that. Whereas, who can he promote and make that kind of money? You're talking about $20 million in one night, cool. But let's talk about what happens for a fighter or the life of a fighter. Let's say if he's able to promote 5 different fights, and we're talking about each fight being 30, 40, 50 million. The promoter is going to get that money, right? So you promote 5 fights. You ain't got to run. You ain't got to train. You ain't got to spar. But yet you're promoting 5 different fights. And they're all pay-per-view or they're on Netflix or whatever. And, hey, it's now under Bud Productions, right? Dude, you make $5 million off of 5 fights. Guess what you done made? $20 million. How much have you trained? 0. All you do is you put your name on it, you get the right people around you, and you promote the fight. That's making money, right?
Smartly.
And we're talking about just 5 fights, 5 different fighters. That's it. Then you do it again. And hey, think about this. We're talking about one fight. Let's say you make $20 million. I can promote 5 fights in a year. I can have 5 fighters and 5 fights for the year. And they make $5 million, or even you know what I'm saying? Like $1 million here, $3 million here, $10 million here. Dude, make the money, make the money. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I think I'm gonna challenge Jake. If they paying out 20, I'm gonna get my ass in shape and I'm gonna challenge Jake Paul to a fight.
Dude, go for Greg Hardy, man. All you gotta do is just 3 minutes.
But ain't nobody paying $20 million to watch me and Greg Hardy fight. That's shit ain't gonna. They might pay $20.
I will pay $20.
They're not gonna pay $20 million. Now we get the right amount of people to pay $20. 25. That's why I like you, man. That's why I like you. You always go above and beyond for the people.
I paid 25.
I appreciate that. Yeah, man. That's still that old hell nah video popped up the other day on my feed, and I died laughing like I never saw it, dog. Boy,
good stuff.
Thanks, Greg Hardy.
Let's get into the second down.
Aaron said, "Don't be Nate Robinson."
Please don't be Nate Robinson. My God.
Lord,
they still got that meme out there on him. NFL news. Number 1, Dolphins. Mike McDaniel. Listen, he's ready and open to a QB change. He's actually already sat down. He already sat down. Right. Yeah, and that he sat down to a
Jay Stop, this is life-saving mode for Mike McDaniel. He's at the point to where he's pulling out all stops because he's trying to save his job. And the thing is, I don't think no matter what, it's 3 games left in the season. Is there really enough that he can do to save his job? Is benching Tua really gonna save his job? I don't see it happening because
no.
They have too good of a running game to be playing the way they play, to where if you just do enough, you have H back there that can run the ball to help you a little bit.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if McDaniel is the problem or Tua is the problem, or shit, just a little bit of both.
I think it's
both. So let me ask you a better question. Because like when we came up with the rundown, it was like he's not opposed to making changes. Everything was on the table. to where by the time we go live tonight, that table been set. That motherfucker bench. He's not even the number 2. He got dropped to the emergency quarterback.
Yes.
So he don't even count against your active roster unless the other quarterback get hurt.
Correct. The most expensive emergency quarterback in the league.
So supposedly this is the first time it's been a quarterback drafted this high, be an emergency quarterback, is what someone said today. Listen, man.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I like to talk smack about people, I'm not surprised here by either one.
No.
It's a desperation mode by the coach.
Yeah.
The quarterback hasn't played up to par yet. The old coach that had all the controversy as the defensive coordinator now in Minnesota, Flores said he pretty much kind of spoke on this, saying his hand was for it to mess around with Tua, and that Tua was not really what people thought he was going to be.
Yeah.
He's not living up to it. He's soft in the milling. He hasn't made the plays, and we don't know if he's ever going to finish the season. And he's not going to finish now. Quinn Ewers is coming in for your ass. Quinn Ewers.
Yeah, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. The rookie, and I'm gonna be honest, he didn't look great in that senior season at Texas, man. So hey, you're right. McDaniels is looking to try and I guess stay on for at least one more season.
Man, the hell with that thing. Hey, burn that shit down. Set fire to it. McDaniels got to dip, bro. He's got to go, dog. There's no saving it, dog. At all.
Yeah, Flores. Yeah, he wanted to draft Herbert. Yeah, it was overruled. I mean, those types of things happen. When you are the head coach and you have that opportunity, and they say when you draft a quarterback, that can really make or break your career.
That will set a franchise back big time, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we know.
Absolutely. So, yeah, both of them need to go. That's just my opinion. But how do you account for all the dead cap money that you would have if you let Tua go now? Since
you can't, you got to at least you got to try to find a trade partner. You better get on the phone and find somebody that's willing to call Cleveland. They might be dumb enough to do that shit. Take him and Deshaun Watson.
Facts.
Trade him for Shador.
And trade Shador. Facts. Because here's the deal. $99 million would count against Miami if they release him this year.
Damn. 90, huh?
99 million. 99 million problems. And a QB is one.
And Tua is the one.
67 if they cut him next year. 30, I believe it's 33 or 39 if they wait.
Trade. You got to find a trade partner.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I say Cleveland, but realistically, boy, Deshaun Watson council gets theirs, and they're hoping he's back next year. Don't think he'll be the same. Don't know, but they're going to have to call. They may get on the phone with Arizona. Get on the phone with.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can trade Deshaun because of his money as well.
Well, I'm just saying, if you get Cleveland out of it, let's get off of Cleveland. That was just me throwing that out there, knowing because they're stupid and something dumb could happen from them. But just saying that Miami needs to create cap room and money.
Oh, yeah.
And they can't just cut in with the dead money would kill them and they would never be able to really build it up. Now you're looking at just straight dumpster dwellers for the next couple of years. That's not a good
But I think Cleveland is a great option, mainly because, number one, you really don't have a QB. Yes, you have Dylan. You have Shador. You're going to have to make a decision at some point because now you have Deshaun there. You're going to have to make a decision with him. And I don't think because he has guaranteed money and how much it'll count against him that you can just let him go. So you keep Deshaun, you trade Tua, maybe you get Shador. They'll probably, because Stefanski doesn't like him.
I hope that Stefanski like himself right now for taking that goddamn Cleveland job.
No, he loved himself. He loved himself a little too much, if you ask me. But hey, that's just me. I think Tua never was the same from those concussions. I agree with that. I think everyone can agree that he never was. But I will argue Tua was never that guy. I think he was.
You don't think he ever fit the mold to be that NFL guy? Never saw it.
I think he was a really good college QB, and there's a lot of those. But when it came to the pros, he just wasn't set. It just wasn't a good fit.
Man, it is a dude.
It's a different game, right?
Shit, you ain't gotta tell me if the NFL was easy,
saying.
everybody would do it. I love when I go places, and they used to have, it don't happen as much anymore because some people that normally just say, "Oh, you know, he played," right? I never really speak on it, but I would go places and I would hear so many people talking shit about what they would do if they ever played in the NFL. And I would just go, I would be like, "So where'd you play college ball at?" "Oh, I didn't play college ball." "Well, what'd you play in high school?" "But, I didn't really play in high school." I said, "So how the fuck you gonna tell somebody what you would have done in the NFL? You didn't even make your high school football team." Now, and that's when I just leave all conversations. I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and dip because there's a lot of people out here who just don't know what the hell they're talking about. And if it was easy, everyone would do it. We know everyone would do it. It's not easy, and that is the toughest position because, like we said, you touch the ball every down. You have more expectations on you than any other position on the field. There's we're gonna build him up and get him ready. We're gonna develop him. We 0-7, put him in, huh? You just said you're gonna develop him, so now you gonna put him in because you're 0-7, ain't winning yet. You ain't gonna win these last 10 either.
Nope, you're not. So yeah, it's a tough situation down there. I hate it for him, but it's also like, look, this is what it was. He's had plenty of time. He's had the QB whisperer.
Yeah, what year is Tua? What year is this for him?
Oh my gosh. Well, he had an extension, so this has to be his 6th year at least.
So he been doing it long enough to where I feel bad for the injuries he sustained. And like Aaron said, he hasn't been the same since he sustained these concussions.
No, wait. But okay, unfortunately, he didn't have a Bama caliber running back and wide receiver every year. I beg to die. No.
What about Waddle? Waddle's not a legit QB. I mean, wide receiver number 1.
A-Chain and Morstead. I mean, he had some running backs. He had running backs, and he had receivers. So I'm not going to take that. He had Tyreek Hill. You can say Tyreek was on the back end, but he's still a really good receiver. I'm not going to take that. He had weapons. He had some pieces around him.
Aaron, you just made an excuse for Tua, bro.
He did.
I ain't mad at you, but
I am. Don't do that. You're better than that. Let's move on to this. There's some other stuff too here because I liked it. Commanders finally say they're shutting down Jayden Daniels, saving him from himself. This guy injures himself again.
How you say he injured himself, dog? He didn't just go out there self-hurt. He didn't just hurt himself.
He didn't. He went out there looking to tackle someone, and I get it. But bro, just do. Was it Peyton Manning or someone like that? It was like, oh, I tried. Hey man, don't injure yourself. You already injured yourself before in the season. What are we doing? Dislocated elbows, man. Come on.
Yeah, I felt two ways about this. And the only reason I put this in the rundown in the NFL news was they make an announcement like it was a surprise. Like Mariota was already rolling to the best he could do. You plan for nothing. Why would you risk putting him back in anyway? So realistically, the real part is, why did y'all feel like you had to make an announcement? You're doing the smart thing because according to some, if you would have taken him out when you're getting blown out by the Seahawks, this would have never happened.
Wouldn't have happened. Exactly.
Anyway.
So I think it's because of that, right? You have to save face and say, listen, hey, everybody, we're making the decision to sit Jayden down, not him. We're doing it because we're smart and we care about our players. You didn't because you left his ass in there. So to me, it's saving face. That's all this is. It's saving face.
The Commanders continue to just, hey man, good luck, Jayden Daniels. Good luck. I wish you well, brother. I do. I don't know what good is going to come from being in that situation. I wish you
remember
well.
I told you this, though. I said, it's a matter of time with this franchise. They are notorious for getting their QBs killed. Not killed literally, but hurt for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That it's just like just QB after QB after QB after QB. This is what they do. This is what they do, whether it's self-inflicted or not, but it's somehow, some way they have a curse on their QBs.
Mm.
You know, going from Joe Theismann all the way down.
Damn, you went at the Theismann.
I'm just saying.
At least they went with Doug.
Huh?
I said, at least they did win with Doug.
They did. And I hate it when people say, well, it was really Mark Rippon. Hey, man, stop it. Doug came in.
Grambling's finest.
You know what I'm saying? And took them through the playoffs to the Super Bowl. Stop it. I need y'all to stop that. Okay?
Hate.
He did it. He did it. Let's see. Final one that's in here. The knee injuries. Man. So here's the real question. We already know that the Kansas City Chiefs are out.
He just did that.
Are the Packers season done?
Yeah, they going in. They trending in the wrong direction. That's a damn show.
You know,
Micah Parsons is that impact player. Even when he's not making plays, he is a factor with everything he does on the field. And with him being gone, dude, it just I don't see how they.
Let me throw a stat at you. I saw this on on Get Up. I was like, wow, that's an amazing stat. Micah Parsons had 65 pressures before he left the game on the season. 65. The next four combined had 64 pressures. Just think about that. The next four players after him combined had 64 pressures, QB pressures. You talk about, his sack total isn't as big. Bro, when you're getting double teamed and triple teamed, when they're scheming against you, it gets difficult, but now you have other players, and that's what they're talking about. Other players are now eating. Other players are now getting recognized and saying, oh, wait a minute. We got to look at the other side too. Hey, we got to make sure we know where he is. Yes, I think it's a devastating loss. I think now you definitely saw it in the last game they played. Hey, they got Chicago coming up, which is a huge game. And I think, this is going to be one of those where you're right. They are trending down. This is a huge loss for them. This is a huge, huge loss.
Huge loss for them. I hate it. And even me not being a big Chiefs fan, I hate that late in the game, that type of injury happened to Patrick Mahomes, man. I just feel
I hate the injury, but I think we can safely say it's time.
Time for him to be hurt?
No.
Oh, no. What kind of shit?
I'm talking about no. So let me rephrase.
Okay.
No. Let me rephrase. I'll say it like this. I think it's time now to totally retool. We can say rebuild, but retool Kansas City Chiefs. It's time.
Agreed.
Right. Everyone is long in the tooth. The defense, the offensive line, it's just porous. Like Swiss cheese, as the young kids say, Swiss cheese. They got to do something. And I'm not saying Andy Reid's time is up, but
I'm not gonna blame it on Andy Reid. I just think it's a personnel thing, and it's definitely time for some coordinator shakeups. Because I don't see Mickey Spagnuolo being defense not being as great as it once was. He's figured out now.
No, and
it's not working there anymore. I'll say that.
It's not, but also I would say the type of players they have in the system, like I said, it's the game, it just gets to a point where it's like, you know what? Okay. I just don't. I heard what's his name? D Jones. I heard him in his interview, right? And they were asked or telling him, hey, you're out of the playoffs. And they said, oh, we didn't make the playoffs? Really? Huh. Like I just the heart and the want and the desire from a fan standpoint, it's like, dude, really? That's how you.
But do you think that was just a way for him reacting to keep from overreacting to the comment? because he knows, they knew going into the game what was at stake.
Sure.
He knew coming off the field without a dub that it was going to cost them a chance to make in the playoffs and repeat as the AFC champion for what, 6 years in a row, some crazy shit like that.
Yeah, 7 years. Yeah.
So I don't think that, to me, that kind of comment doesn't bother me, because sometimes as a player, you say stuff and your way of handling it is to say, well, I'll just be real smug with the media. I'll just be short with them and not care what kind of answer I give them, knowing deep down it's a badass season, bro. We didn't do what we were supposed to do.
And you know what? And as a fan, here's what I would want. Let me say this, and this purely as a fan.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see the crash out, because you know why? I'm crashing out. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching fans breaking TVs, crying.
Fans are stupid. You can't have it both ways, Jay Stocks, because here it is. You like, I want to see the player crash out.
Okay.
So many times, and you
Not
may not
extreme.
be correct me. So
Not
many times,
extreme.
like, they need to be professional. They need to act like adults. They
Now
need
look,
to do blah 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 blah. But
you
now
don't
you
need
want
to
to see
slap.
crash
You
out.
don't need to slap a fan. You don't need to. You know what I'm saying? Be like just nasty. But I want you to care. I want you to care about it. You know, not and listen again.
But how do you know I don't care? I mean, how are you gonna tell me my reaction is not me caring just because I say, oh,
Because if your reactions are, okay. And all I have is 15 to 20 seconds, a sound bite, right? That's all I got is 30 seconds. We make the playoffs? Okay. That's what I get as a fan who says, hey, I've spent this money on this gear. I bought your jersey. I'm buying tickets. I'm here. I'm you know what I'm saying, Chief Kingdom and all of this.
Yeah.
And that's the reaction.
Yeah.
Again, and I say crash out, but I want you to show emotion. Like, you know what? I'll tell you this. When Michael Parsons got hurt, and I can't remember the player's name, but you know, defensive player, he showed emotion. He was like, yeah, you know, he's big part of our team. And like Wembanyama, I know we got to go, but to the next one. Wembanyama, he loses in the was it the President's Cup or whatever stupid cup they got, the NBA Cup. Was it emotional? Like he's crying, like he didn't even finish it. He was like, I'm out. He cares. I enjoy watching him now. I hate the Spurs, but I like watching him. And I like watching that team. It's a fun team. But it further shows me, hey man, he cares. He really cares. He really is about this.
You said something a few minutes ago that a lot of fans, if they hear me say this, will be like, man, he's an asshole. You said that we buy your jerseys, we do this, we do that, we deserve. If you choose to do all the shit you do as a fan, no player makes you do any of that. So therefore, if you choose to get that deeply invested into that team and that player and don't get the outcome you want, you better get over that shit. That's your bad. It's your bad. That's like, I love cheering for the Buccaneers. I want them to win, but I ain't about to tear shit up over them and lose no sleep.
What up, Sherm? No, sir. See that? Okay, so
am I wrong for what I said?
I'm not going to say. I'm not going to invalidate your feelings. I'm not going to say you're wrong, but I will say this. I will say this though. If I buy, you know, I say there's different levels of fandom, and I think we both agree on that. There's definitely different levels. There are fans that, yes, absolutely, they're buying everything Bucks, right? You know, they got the sombrero. I mean, like they all in. And then you have some that I would say are casual Buck fans. Like they have a T-shirt and they're good, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, they may have like a cup and they're good. They may have a cup. They'll watch the games, but you know, if it's on, they'll watch it. But they're not fanatics, okay? They are casual fans. So when you have a person that has the chain and the Jolly Roger room, right? And all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy who's like, yo, I want feeling. I want something more. And I would argue that you have a lot of those more than what people believe or teams believe or players believe. I would argue that.
Just
so,
okay,
yeah.
go ahead. My bad. Because
No,
I get it. I get what you're saying. I do.
yeah.
Fans, especially that super emotional fan, they want that athlete to be emotional as well.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it really is just a job. Like you
It
love
is.
your team, you want to play for your team, but the next week I could also then be shipped off to compete somewhere else.
True. That's true.
That's what some fans cannot separate and differentiate.
Yeah.
You've loved this team since birth, and you'll love them till death. If they cut me and do me wrong and screw me over, I might not like them no damn more the next week. Period.
That's true. That's true. No, listen, and that's one of the reasons why I do not buy jerseys any longer. I don't. I'll buy a t-shirt with the team name and team logo, but I will never have anybody's name on my back.
It's
I
cool
don't know
because you can always have a throwback. You can always have a throwback.
Now, a throwback, hey, it's different. I'm gonna have a Roger Staubach and a Troy Aikman and an Emmitt Smith and all of that because they played the whole career there for sure. But no, not that. Remember, this is still a game. What's up, Sherm? Again, we are fans, super fans, but at the end of the day, only big game. Got paid for being a professional athlete. His son will be next. Yeah. Stop buying jerseys. It's just one of those things where, look, at the end of the day, it's how you feel about it, right? And I would always say, and I've said this, and we're gonna move on to third down.
And I love all my fans now, y'all. Don't take that shit what I said the wrong
way.
No. But I need fans to start looking at it like, get out your fan feelings. Because, like, I watched the Buccaneers podcast the other day, and I know you got to finish your point and go. And let's do F-bombing and cursing. I love most of the content they do. But then at the end of your rant, it was all feelings, bro. Like, it was there was no content there, no substance there anymore. Because at the end of the day, you mad because our team lost on Thursday night. They fucked up. They lost. But at the end of the day, man, I don't know. I guess that's why I don't do a whole lot of Peter perspective by myself no more, because and then they're like, damn, they lost, and this is why they lost. I can see why they lost. I can tell you why they lost at the same time, but I can't stroke out because they lost a goddamn game. I can't do it.
And you know what? You should never stroke out for a team. Okay. Now let me put that in perspective. Don't do that, and players, because like you said, it's a job. At the end of the day, they still go home. And they still have to deal with stuff that us normal people do. They still got bills. You know what I'm saying? They still got family. They still got people that annoy the hell out of them that they got to deal with too. So give them some grace. Give them some grace. Third down, man. Is Giannis really about to be traded and out of Milwaukee? Of course, teams are interested. But will the Bucks – it really – it's not even about will the Bucks pull the trigger. Will Giannis finally say, if you don't trade me, I'm sitting down. I'm gonna have an injury. I'm gonna pull what's my man? What's his name? The one that laughed real funny. Like that. He's with the Clippers now. I can't even remember his name now. Played for the Raptors, played for the Spurs and the Raptors.
Kawhi.
Yeah, that guy, Kawhi Leonard.
Man,
pull a Kawhi.
I mean, Giannis is saying all the right things. If you're a Milwaukee Bucks fan, you're like, I told you Giannis doesn't want to go anywhere. Giannis is saying, like right now, it came out in an article today that Giannis says his agent, talking with the Bucks is out of his hands. Like if his agent, he said his agent is a grown man and can talk to the Bucks about anything he wants to talk to them about. So what the hell, Giannis? What kind of answer are you giving us to where do you or don't you want to be out of there? Like the rumor mill was heating up big time and it was going all over the place. And what's up?
Did you just say Giannis said his agent is a grown man, or the agent said Giannis is a grown man?
No, Giannis says agent talk with Bucks is out of his hands. At the end of the day, I personally have not had conversations with the Bucks. I'm still locked in on my teammates, and most importantly, I'm locked in on getting healthy. if my agent talking to the Bucks, he's his own person and a grown man. He can do that.
The fuck? Hold on, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that.
ESPN.com, baby. I'm just saying.
So here's the problem.
Okay, maybe he didn't say grown man. He said my agent's his own person. Same difference.
No. Everything you said, I have no issue with what you said. My issue is with Giannis, right? Giannis, you're being a punk. That's a punk move. Listen, if your agent works for you,
right?
He speaks on your behalf. It's not,
right.
Hey, you know what? I'm just locked into the team. If my agent walks into the owner's office and the GM's office, I can't stop him. I can't tell him what to do. Why in the hell would your agent walk into the GM's office and say, "Hey, what you doing today?" Oh yeah, let's talk about Giannis. I was just rolling by and thought I'd come talk to you about Giannis. He has other clients, bro. Come on,
this up. I feel
Pack you up, bro. Nut up, and just go say, "Look, the Bucks aren't going anywhere. It's a shitty team now. I'm ready to go. Trade me. Get me the hell up out of here."
Just I think Giannis wants more out of what he's been getting in Milwaukee. And I think he doesn't want to come out and say that he wants out. Like you're saying. For this comment to come out first, the rumors went crazy for a while. That He's going to the Knicks, like what Sherm just posted. He's going here. And then just 2 days ago, this team, the Warriors, this team and this team have backed out and fallen out of the talks for Giannis. The way agents work, most of the time, like you just said, they're going to work on your behalf and your best interest. And so if your agent is having conversations that you don't know about, that's a problem.
Fire.
And two, he's not going to do nothing because more than likely you probably hit one of his biggest clients. He's not going to mess that bag up. So any conversations he's having, he's already run that shit by you. Come on, man. Stop this is almost oh hell no in the making.
Dude, I'm trying to tell you, this man should have been 4,000. This is so stupid to me. Why? And here's the other part of this, which, again, we've seen this with him when he became a free agent the first time. It was like, well, is he going to stay? Is he going to leave? And he kept saying, well, they need to surround me with better players. They need to surround me with this and surround me with that. Okay, so they went out and they tried to do that. It's not working. But come on, man. Just me. I don't like having another man's name on my back.
And going back to the jersey comments, I think.
I hear you. That's cool. But you know what? This will play here too because, look, again, I don't want my agent just stopping by and having a conversation with ownership. And I don't know about it.
That didn't happen like that, man.
No, it didn't.
Like that, dog.
It didn't. So don't put it out there like that because to me, it makes you look weak. It makes you look stupid, right? And that you're not in control, which we know you are.
Fact.
So if you don't want to say, hey, I don't want to say that, I don't want to be out to the public, fine. Don't say it. But don't say this.
Let me ask you something there. Because you just talk about fans.
Yeah.
And fanatics and emotion, and I just want to see it.
Yeah.
Does Giannis owe it to Milwaukee Bucks fan base to just be straight up and be like, hey, I want out, and this is how I feel, and I've asked to be traded? Does he owe that to Milwaukee?
That's a great question. I would actually say, I think now in this day and age of saying, listen, I have asked ownership to put people around me to help us do that because he's done it before.
Right.
And right now with the way now here's the problem with this, right? Is if you start saying that, you got to look at those other 13, 14 other guys. Like, look, you cool,
hey,
but you really not great.
But you ain't gonna bring me a ring. Damn,
you're not gonna bring me a ring.
I didn't think about it like that.
So he's got to. I understand he's got to play it a certain way, but should he be honest? Hey, look, I'm waiting on what management does. And just leave it, I just want to see what management has for the future. What conversations are we needing to have? Because right now, no one cares about Milwaukee. No one. And the roster as it's set up, it's just not. No, wait. It's a business. He doesn't owe the fans nothing but a goodbye Instagram post. He does. And this is where I think some of the new age players miss, where they don't feel like they owe the fans anything, right? That they're their own people, that jersey sales, shoe sales, tickets, all of that. Hey, whatever. Do what I want to do. I think you're looking at, I think John Morant is probably one of the best examples of this, right? Where phenomenal player, phenomenal talent, but because of everything that's happened around him, people now are just turned off. They're just turned off for John Morant. And it's like, I'm good. I'm good. Like, I'm surprised he hasn't been dropped by his shoe, but I think it's a matter of time. I think it's a matter of time. That's my 2 cents. Drop. He will be apologizing forever. Move forward. Yeah, he would. But I mean, I say speak your own truth and then go out there and do it. You know what I'm saying? Right. If you know the team is trash, because there are, hey, listen, it's time for me to move on. They could just say that. It's time for me to move on. There you go.
Right. Like, it's time for us to move on from this down.
Man, the Heisman Trophy winner was announced. That guy from Indiana. Oh, yeah, he's got a name. Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah.
But who gives a shit? Sorry. That's where I am now, man.
Hey, man, you went left real quick on that. Who gives a shit?
Listen.
Go ahead, dog. I gotta hear your take on this just because of how you just read that. He's like that old grumpy uncle at the barbecue. Hey, man, who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit? I mean, people were like, here's the thing. They moved it up 1 week earlier because, again, nobody gave a shit. No one cared. This class, this crop of Heisman finalists was so bad. Like, dude, it was like there was no drama. No one really cared. No one cared. Okay, yeah, you told y'all. Oh, great. Wow. That was tough considering what was there. It was between two people.
Who?
The other,
him and Pavia?
Yeah, that's it. Can you name the other three?
I like this. This is my whole thing.
3.
This is my whole thing. I don't care, honestly, who won. I think for the first time in a long time, I had no anticipation about this Heisman race at all. And normally it's just like, and even my wife, who's like, she loves sports, she would be like, "Ooh, the Heisman's on. Let's hurry up and get home. Like, we're doing something."
Yeah.
My wife came in like, "Oh shit, who won the Heisman?" And my whole thing, I was like, "Oh, it was on," but I was over here frying the fish. Like, I'm up here frying fish with the Heisman playing in the background, having a conversation with my kids, not even really paying attention and thinking. Not to take away from what these athletes have done, but it was nothing exciting about it like it has been in years past. It was just 4 dudes on TV in New York talking, and one of them got a trophy, and the other one was mad they didn't.
Boy. But I mean, it's, again, it just goes back to the point of, we talk about the portal a lot. You know, we've talked about that at length. You don't have players that, are staying with programs, so you don't get to know them within that program.
Facts.
And And so by the time they actually make their mark, it's really a rental. Yeah, you up here frying fish, bro.
It was okay.
You know it's catfish.
Catfish nuggets, and shrimp.
What else? What other fish do you fry? I mean, I'm not saying you can't fry other fish, but I mean you can fry crappie.
Sway.
You can fry snapper?
Oh my bro, you ain't never had fried snapper?
No.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've even been very black, and I've fried salmon before. It's good, but it's not meant to be fried. Like that's
no, it's not, bro. Okay, yes, cod. I've had fried cod.
Be a better cod. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you go to Luby's, that's what you get. You know what I'm saying? To get that fried cod.
Fried snapper. Hey, Aaron, he ain't from the West Coast. He don't know about that fried snapper, dog.
I don't.
And in Florida, get you a good fried grouper sandwich.
Haven't had that. I've had fried conch. Now that.
Yeah, that's a whole nother vibe by itself right there. Yeah.
Man, with the sauce at the boy, that's
hey, straight up, my aunt made the best conch fritters I ever had in my life, dog.
Man,
Yes, sir.
Listen, I ate so much of them, and I know I said that my whole grammar is gone, but I ate so much of them, I got sick, threw up, and came back and started eating again. That's how good they were. Fried tomahawk steak. You're just making shit up now, Aaron. A fried
you can't fry a tomahawk. Don't they just tear it up? Like how you fry? So you had a chicken fried tomahawk?
See, that's when people whatever you're drinking, stop it, okay? And or whatever. Don't do that. Fried tomahawk. Come on, man. Fish tacos. Fish tacos are good. Fried fish tacos are good. I give you that. Yeah, man. But watching the Heisman, you know what it made me say? Because I'm tired of talking about it.
Oh hell no! 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 Oh hell no!
Oh, hell no.
That's right. This is the part of the podcast when we were like, oh, wait, who's the finalist for the Heisman? Then we said, oh, hell no. Man, look, I'm gonna let you get this first one because we both had this, but I got some other ones.
All right. Oh, Lord Jesus. I'm just gonna, one, y'all need to see Kevin Hart and Keenan from Saturday Night Live take on Diego Pavia walking to the Heisman. Said it looks like a scene out of Goodfellas. Said it looks like a scene where a car explodes in the background. It's flipping hilarious. It almost killed me. But this is my thing. Diego Pavia is a blue-collar type football player. He's like the everyday Joe's go-to guy for quarterback and how he plays the game. I love his grit. I love his determination. But to be on social media live with the IG model, with the bottle service people bring you a sign that says, not my words, what the sign said. F Indiana. Fuck Indiana, okay? What's that?
Those are words too.
Yeah. Flipping the bird at the nightclub, basically insinuating, screw Mendoza. I think I should have won the Heisman. I just think it's totally classless, tasteless. You can say a lot of different things. I know we say speak your truth. Some of these young people, sometimes the truth don't need to be told out in public. Have a good time. Enjoy New York City.
Yeah.
Don't have the F Indiana signs, pointing the middle finger, going live, knowing how big your following is on social media. I just don't think that was very much class at all. Yeah. And it's a oh hell no moment for me.
So here's the deal. We're both going to get two because I have another one. And you already know what that the second one is. But let me get into this one and you do yours and then I'll finish up. So another football head coach is fired. Not because he sucked, per se, or maybe he did. Fired for cause because apparently the coach at Ohio University said, hey, let me go out and have me a drinks with the students. Let me go see what's going on. Brian Smith is out here in these streets like Coach O was down at LSU. Like Shawarma Moore was
Stars, his cause. So now that he's not gonna get the rest of that $2.5 million on the contract because he went and had a drink with the students.
That's right now. That's a preliminary reports. It's still kind of hush, but he definitely had an indecent relationship with someone on campus, not staff. It was a student. So yeah.
Dang.
Bro, listen, coaches, stop it. Okay? Stop it. We have seen this over, like it's becoming more and more prevalent that this is happening. Hey man, just keep it off. Don't shit where you eat. That's one of the things that my papa told me a long time ago. Look at you. Don't shit where you eat. Don't do it. Don't do it. I know they're running around. I know they're looking nice and tasty. That's cool. Go somewhere else. Go to another camp. It just.
So, man, let me just say, there's some do's and don'ts in this world. And you guys, you got to be professional at all times. That's a big don't. That is a don't right there. Like, wow. I didn't think that we could follow up Shawarma Moore with some as stupid until you sent this and it said cause. So I called myself, I read the article. I said, all right, well, we don't know exactly what he did.
Right.
I'm hoping there ain't nothing about relations. If you'd just tell me a student relations, not the kind of student relations that's appropriate.
Yeah, that's what's coming out right now. So everybody's mom and but that's what's coming out of Ohio University. So yeah, he's done there. Just stop it. What are we doing?
My other one, man, NFL. This taunting rule. Troy Aikman went crazy the other night, Monday Night Football. Pittsburgh Steelers, Miami Dolphins. Brooks, linebacker for the Dolphins, had a nice hit on Farmeyer, whatever the damn tight end's name is. I can't never pronounce it.
Fairmouth.
Yes, he did.
Fairmouth.
But my whole thing was he stood over. It was quick.
Yeah.
Our social media was blowing like it's a clear rule. Well, it's taunting all the way. Rule or not, my whole hell no is it time for the NFL to lighten up and relax on this taunting rule? Because one, what does this have to do with anything? That's a personal foul now. And then somebody standing over you real quick, didn't point at you, didn't go down on you, didn't spit, didn't say nothing, just looked, turned, and was ready to walk away. Tight end jumps up, pushes him. Then it turns into a problem. I don't agree with this taunting rule at all.
Yeah, fair enough. Jump real back. Yeah. This is why this is stupid. This is Brian Smith who's saying that there was nothing in his contract saying he can't date students or employees. Okay, why this is a taunting rule? Because he's dumb. Why? We've gotten to a point where everybody is so super hypersensitive. Super hypersensitive. Right? Oh, he looked at me wrong. He stood over me after. Yeah, he did. He let you know, I beat you. I put that hit on your ass. And
hey, pull that up, Justin. Let's touch on that. I just want to see that bigger, and let's talk about that real quick, man. And this hell no.
Zoe also said that they're fighting for the cause Shawarma Moore's contract forbade dating students. Yes. Okay. But it wasn't even a student with Sharon. It was an actual staffer. But it's just the fact that even if it didn't say in the agreement not to date students, why does it have to have that in there? Like,
let me ask this question. And y'all in the chat, y'all answer this, please, and let me know. Because I'm just really curious to this. If the head coach is single, not married. We're not talking about Shawarma Moore. We know what he did.
Right.
If the coach is single, not married, and the student is of age, is it wrong for them to date? I mean, I know what I think. But I don't know what the people think.
No, that's a fair point. I mean, they're of age, they're 18 and over, so they can make their own decisions. That's a tough one. Yeah, I mean, but that's scandalous, man. That's just because it goes against
Now, moral, because now your moral compass is going off, right? Just because I asked the question, it's got your moral.
But it's not
compass
only
like,
that. But it's okay. If I'm dating a student and I got student athletes that I'm coaching, then I'm telling them, hey, this is how you be a man. And look,
hey,
let me say this.
You got to convince me.
Look.
Wrong.
Look. Let me say this. If you're 18, you're of age.
Right.
Do what you do. I have personally no issue with that. No issue with it. I get it.
But
when you're in a place of authority
and leadership,
to me, it's the same as a teacher or professor dating one of their students or a student. Okay? You just don't do that. Let's see. It's wrong to date employees. I think it would be okay to date. It's legal, but I would question that head coach's decision-making ability. I'm not sure I want my kid with him or her. That part.
That's a good one, Aaron.
Try to date within your own age group. I'm not going to say that because there's some people. No, I wouldn't. Nah. When you know.
You gonna leave that right there?
I'm gonna leave it right there.
I just think this. Is it wrong if they're of age? Legally, you person with their age, but morally, and you being a leader of young men like Jay Stock said, at least this, I'm on what Jay Stock said. For me personally, what I believe, if I'm a parent and you recruit my child to come play for you, and you're like, oh yeah, by the way, you dating someone that might be my daughter's age, I got a problem with that, bro. Like I just I'm not, I can't rock with that. So
look, you can say no, a professor in a position of power over a student. So is a coach. A coach has a lot of power over all the students on a campus. I'm telling you, if I see a coach or if a person sees the head coach of the football team walking on the yard, walking across campus, and you don't think they'll say, hey, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Tanika, how's it going? How's your studies?
Hey, HBCU.
I'm just saying, okay. Hey, Jill, good to see you. Why don't you come to my office? I'm gonna show you what we got going on for next week. Come on, man. You have power. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. If you're gonna do that, then
man, shit. Go on with your last one, dog. We got to move.
My last one, this just broke, and this is why it wasn't put on anything. But I'm sure if we had the time, it would have. Samson Nacua. Listen, if you haven't heard this story, Puka Nacua's brother apparently decided to steal a Lakers player's car and drove it around, and he got arrested. Him and his friend, Buddy, got arrested. Here's what's crazy about this, and someone else put me onto this. Apparently, after he stole the car, he stole the player's car, he didn't valet the car. Listen. Oh, hell no, my boy. Your brother's making millions of dollars. He was in a Pro Bowl. Hey, man, I don't have a ride. Can you get me a rental? Don't buy him a car. Just give him a rental. Get the plan on it. but give him a rental. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard, man.
Dude, that was all to say you did it and for the joy of doing it, which is stupid. Yeah, that's hell nah. He didn't even he just wanted to steal that car so he could say he stole an NBA player's car. But man, you ain't gotta convince me. It's wrong. Shit's wrong. I'm just saying that's what that was, bro. It was nothing else to that.
I read the story and I said, of all the things to do in LA, there's so many more things to do in LA, for thrills than to steal a car. Not just any car, an NBA player's car that plays for the Lakers. Now you may say, oh, well, he's, whatever. There's only like 15 guys on that team. So what are we doing here? I feel like he knew the guy. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he did it. But it's just, oh, hell no. Samson, you know what? They need to arrest you, put you right by Patrick Mahomes' daddy in the jail cell, and y'all just, whatever. We say cocaine is a hell of a drug. It must be. It must be. No. That ain't gonna work. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Oh, jeez. Still a car, and you played in college. You know what I'm saying? You got some things you could do. Oh my gosh, the entitlement. Exactly, the entitlement.
Facts.
Man, let's do it. Let's hit the top 5, sir.
It's time for the top 5. Who's in, who's out, what's in, what's out. Big Game Sports Bros. Top 5.
Some people have a top 100. Some have a top 50. Some have a top 25. Some even punk out and have a top 10. But not here. No way. Top 5. Who's in, who's out, what's in, what's out. Tonight on this podcast, top 5 Christmas movies. Now, Big Game said to me, hey, we already did this. I don't think we did, and maybe we did. But you know what? There's Christmas movies coming out every year, so it could change.
Come on, man. Why you gotta put me on blast in Front Street like that?
I'm putting you on blast like that because What? Did we do it last week?
No, we didn't.
When did we do it?
We did a couple years ago.
A couple, as in 2. So you know what? We have new people to the podcast, and we have so much content on this podcast, not the others, but on this podcast. You know what? There you go, new stuff.
All right, man. Since Jay Star's trying to put your boy on blast, yes. So we decided to do Christmas movies. This was a tough one. And it's funny because from the last, my list has changed, Jay Styles. And I will say this ahead of time. Once you're done, I have 2 honorable mentions that I have to mention.
No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
All right, man. Christmas time, movies. Watching them, have a good time.
Yes.
I actually had to think back to, I wanted to think back to some of the ones I liked a little bit long ago. So one of my favorite movies when I was a kid when it came out was Scrooged with Bill Murray.
Yes.
One of my favorite movies of all time, man. It's just something about that. It's a different aspect to the Christmas thing.
Yes.
And you get so many variations of the ghost of Christmas present, Christmas future, Christmas past, or whatever. And I just think Scrooge was a good one. My next one. This never made my Christmas movie list before until one day my oldest son said this is one of his favorite Christmas movies. And I thought about it, like, damn, it was a good Christmas movie to me. Friday after next. Friday after next, man. Ricky Smiley, the cracked out Santa Claus, stealing the presents. I loved it, man. Then Christmas Story.
Yes,
it's an all-time classic. I think we always think about the lampshade in the mirror, the tongue stuck to the light pole, and you'll shoot your eye out. I think that's just timeless.
My favorite part of that movie, can I say something? I'm gonna say something. My favorite part of the movie is when he burned that turkey up and they had to go to the Chinese restaurant and they were singing Christmas songs and they were saying rah 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 rah.
Yes. Rah, 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 rah. Yes. Yeah.
The views expressed on this podcast are mine and mine alone. I'll take that. But yeah, that's one of my favorites. Like,
and then National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
yes.
Dude.
Yes.
You already know how I feel about Cousin Eddie. The Rottweiler throw over the table. The sled that they oiled up going down the hill, bro. I almost ordered a Clark Griswold hoodie.
That's what's
Christmas because I just love that damn movie, bro. And then number one for me is This Christmas. There's something about that movie, man. I like. And then when Chris Brown them singing in the nightclub, man, and all of that, I just love it. So that's Big Game's list, man.
That's, you know what? That's a great list, man. I really enjoy that. Of course, you know, we share a lot of the same ones. Christmas Story is definitely one that, listen, if you don't have Christmas Story on your list, you don't like Christmas. No, you don't watch Christmas Story. You don't watch Christmas movies. That's it. That's all. That's it. For me, 'Twas a Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, look, I don't like scary stuff. And this is really kind of my daughter. So this is kind of, you know, shout out to her. But we watched it and hey, man, I'm with that. 'Twas a Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm with that. I'm really with that. Polar Express. I love Polar Express.
Hate that movie.
That's cool. It's not your list. I love Polar Express. I hate Polar Express. You know why you hate Polar Express? Because
they don't talk. They don't talk.
What are you talking about?
A little bit. And it's Santa Claus at the end with the train and the kids. Okay, my bad. It's your list. You're right, man.
They talk, they sing, they have the bell. Like it's I don't know what you're talking about, man. They talk all through the movie. Tom Hanks is like, he's fantastic. Dude, whatever. You hater. Oh my gosh. Geez, you threw me off with that, man.
Sorry.
Oh, let's see. What did I say? Christmas Story, yeah. Polar Express. You threw me off. You threw me
My
off.
apologies, sir.
I hate you for that. So I'm gonna do as many as I want to now.
No, ain't no extra food.
You mentioned Scrooge. Scrooge was actually on my list. One of my absolute favorites. I watched it. I make sure that I watch that by myself sneakily, but that's one of the ones I'm definitely going to watch that. Last two that I have, because I forgot which ones I'm on. Die Hard, and I saw it in there for sure. Die Hard is a great Christmas movie. And I've had this argument with people, and I said this a couple of years ago. Yeah, but it takes place during Christmas. Therefore, it is a Christmas movie. Okay?
Yeah, I think Die Hard can be
Die Hard is
Christmas movie.
Definitely a great Christmas movie. And of course, number one for me, hey, I'm wearing the shirt, one of the greatest Christmas movies ever made, The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. The original, not the bullshit that came after. No. And I love you, Jim Carrey. I love you, but
you or me wasn't Mr. Grinch. So you like that? Yeah. So the one you like is the cartoon version?
Oh, absolutely. And it's like 20 minutes. Yeah, it's like 20, 30 minutes. I love that version. That's the best one. Home Alone is good. Home Alone 1 and 2. Third one, and they even made a fourth one. Trash. Don't watch it if you don't.
Home Alone is a good one. You're right.
Home Alone is a great one. What's your honorable mention? I'm in the giving mood.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. You already touched on it.
Which one?
Die Hard. Die
Hard is great.
Die Hard is my honorable mention because I think Die Hard falls into the Christmas category, but people look at it as an action movie with Bruce Willis. So, and then you know I love the original Bad Santa. I love it. So
with Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, something so disturbing about that movie, but good at the same time, bro.
Man, Faison Love is in that. That's a great movie. I really do like that. I'll tell you what. One of mine too that I liked was Elf. I like Elf. Some people think, not so much.
I need to watch Elf again.
Elf is good. Elf is a really good movie.
Sure,
I really enjoy it.
Naked Gun is not a Christmas movie.
So
is it?
They had some holiday ones, but it was like special. Nah. I don't do the specials. It's got to be themed in Christmas or around Christmas time. So, yeah, I mean, that's just like saying Meet the Browns Christmas. Stop it. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do it. Just don't do it.
Oh, shit. All right, man.
We're not sleeping on Naked Gun, the original Naked Gun, not this that just came out with Liam Neeson. And I like Liam Neeson, but
The
no.
hell?
What?
My son fell up the stairs. I'm trying to figure out how the hell that happened. The fudge?
Going too fast, doing too much. Oh, I like this. This is nice. We should have done this during the top 5. This is fantastic.
You're right. Didn't think about that. See?
Wow.
Needed that buff nerd brain to kick in beforehand, bro.
If I had known this, then this is nice. Look, wintry.
Hey man, for the buff nerd J Styles on your boy Big Game James. Next week
Silence
is
of the Lambs.
the hell.
He said Silence of the Lambs go harder. No, it doesn't. What do you know what, Sherm? Something is wrong with you.
Hey man,
okay?
what you drinking, bro? Like
what's
in your eggnog? Now, what I wanted to do first. I thought about doing top 5 holiday drinks, but the only thing I really drink is eggnog and Crown.
So you got 2.
And those are mixed together, so it's really 1.
Now look, Knob Creek and eggnog.
Now I do a homemade eggnog with Cruzan rum. That's damn good too.
Okay, I can see that. But man,
next week is Christmas, so we
will
not be back next week.
We won't.
This is it. This is the last show of the new we won't see you until next year.
I don't even think we're gonna do one. Are we gonna do one on January 1st?
I mean,
no.
Not unless you can't. Okay, we will let y'all know when we're about to do another show. We will check, and we will make sure we start on at the same time this time. We'll make sure we're on the same page for when we're gonna start as well. But hey.
No, Sherm, he fell up the stairs. He fell up, not
that was
down,
Jackson.
Up.
That was Jackson, yes, running up the stairs. He tripped. Hey, before we get out of here, big shout out to W Energy. This stuff keeps me and the buff nerds fired up without making us crash like half these NFL offenses out here. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Clean energy, great flavors. Hit the link below. Use the code Big Game to save 10%. All right, man.
Cowboys offensive line. Dallas's defense.
All
of them.
Man, but for the Buff Nerd J Stocks,
let's go.
The pro athlete, Big Game James. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for everything y'all do for the show, for the network, and many blessings to you and your family through this holiday season. God bless you and happy holidays.
Peace.
Who you know that got it behind the scenes like behind the O-line soon as the QB say hype. It's big gang, big gang. Analysis from the player's point of view. Injuries, big trades, player news. Yeah.